Episode number 9. And in this episode, I'm gonna state truthfully following up my previous episodes about the second arrest and the detention of me by the Tucker Gardaí. So I just mentioned in my last episode, this Garda with badge number C494, who refused to give me the name of Gary Brennan. Instead, he gave me the name Aidan Barry, battling colleague C641. He wrote it on that piece of Garda helpline card and reluctantly gave it to me. So I took it and I left from the Tucker Garda station. Just like 2 minutes walk away, I reached to on the roadside by the Trammell Road. And then I saw the Tucker Gardaí came up behind me with their vehicle, and they got up there, and then just right there, they handcuffed me, caught me there. And then they pushed me back into their vehicle again, took me back to the Tucker station. Again, as they did for the first time on the afternoon of 22nd March, this day, the last day of March, 31st of March, they did this for the second time. They arrested me for the second time and took me back to the Tucker station, snatched away my phone, my bag, my water bottle, everything from me, and took off my jacket, my coat, and my shoes, everything, and then pushed me down into their custody cell, threw me in there again for the second time. So, like this, I was detained, reminding the custody cell for another whole long night and a whole morning until nearly 10:30 a.m. the next morning on the April 1st, 2023. So I got frozen another pretty much nearly 20 hours. Yeah. So that's what I mentioned previously on my previous posts. I got frozen in the custody cell at the Tucker station by this Gardaí, back and forth, nearly 20 plus 20, nearly 40 hours there, which I didn't realize it's until my symptoms come out later, I realized damage to my physical health for this. So at about 10:30 a.m., with another 2 or 3 guards, together with this guy, the guy, bald head, wearing glasses, who punched me 3 times in my chest the first evening, the evening before. They escorted me with a Garda van, still handcuffed me in there, and escorted me to the Cork District Court. Then again, I was instructed to sit on the side of the bench, wait for my turn, and then it reached until near the middle noon, around 12 o'clock again. So then, they passed me another piece of paper. This time, they didn't wrote €400. Instead, they wrote €300 on it. And with the date, the 1st of April, 2023. And summoned me back, I was told I still have to go back to the court the next Monday. Yeah, the next Monday. On the 3rd of April, 2023. Then I was instructed by them to left. They finally returned my phone, my bag. I left from the Cork District Court for the second time. So, as instructed, the next time I showed myself up at about 10:30 a.m. when the court opens, at the first courtroom on the ground floor inside the Cork District Court building. I went in there, sit in the back row, wait. And then later, there's a lady came approaching to me. She's kind of asked me some basic questions about my situation. And then I was told that the solicitor, which called Frank Batmer, will contact me through email or something like that. And I sense that she might be probably one of the assistant or staff member from the Frank Batmer's solicitor company office. Who knows? I don't know. And I had no idea who appointed this solicitor, Frank Batmer, for me, either the Garda or the judge or the Cork District Court. No idea. Then I think showed up there I thought I would give they would give me a chance to speak out something there at the court. It turned out it doesn't operate. The courtroom doesn't operate like that. Yeah, I was instructed to sit there just for my appearance. Yeah, to sit there as an audience, sit in the back row. That's it. And then I was instructed that I would have to come back about like another Monday, the 11th of April. So when I left from this court from the date of the 3rd of April 2023, and between this time and until I think it's pretty much until the 11th of April, I got the email. Yeah, I got the email from Frank Batmer's office, and they asked me to call them in to discuss my case. So instead of for call them in or visit their office, which I have no idea actually because I don't know about him very much. So I kind of started with an email. I don't know. It's whether the Garda or the court appointing you to contact me for this. So kindly please allow me to state clearly what my situation is like, how my case started here. So with 2 long emails, I replied to the Frank Batmer with 2 long emails, which stated clearly about my situation, how this corporate Margaret initiated my case, the disaster to me, and then how the Garda Brannan got me arrested, how they remind me in custody and then forced me into the court. And I emphasized that to him that I had been the victim from the very beginning, and I haven't been paid back from them for anything. And I questioned him back that who's gonna pay me back for all this, what they have done to me? Because I see those 2 pages, the first time 400 euro, the next time 300 euro. I thought as the guard claimed that, we're gonna force you to court and you'll be fined like that. So I thought they're gonna fine me because I would not be willing to pay anything for the court case they imposed upon me, right? So I raised that I was a victim. Who's gonna pay me back for all this? I don't deserve all this. I will not pay anything, for sure. I will never pay anything for that. So I replied with these details to the Frank Batmer. And then I got a notice from the Frank Batmer. I was informed that my case was pushed back. To when? Until the 17th, another Monday, on 17th of April 2023. So the next time I showed up, still at about 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. I showed up there, and at this time, I think it's between the 11th or 17th, actually, yeah. Standing outside the courtroom there, I think I also caught the clip with that conversation, yeah, that Frank Batmer tried to, pretend. I mistakenly to trust him that he would actually help me, which he didn't. He helped the Garda. He said, Jin, I will help you. Jin, I'll help you. So I followed him, walked into the court, still to sit in the back, yeah, listen to him, yeah. Just follow his instruction throughout the court proceedings. Waiter watched him to present my case situation. But anyhow, I tried to, took out my phone to record a clip I want to for is there any wrongdoings? Well, turned out I couldn't catch any. It's just I only took a short clip about how the general court proceedings, the court settings there. And I didn't catch any, I couldn't listen or hear anything very clearly from their low voice presentation by this Frank Batmer in front of the judge. And I was sitting far away in the back, this side. So after that, I thought finally they would probably give me a chance to do something, to say something there at the court. No, still no chance there. Then I was instructed by the Frank Batmer, follow him to leave from the court. And standing outside there, I was told by this Frank Batmer that, Jin, as you said, you refused to the judge. You either pay 300 euro to close your case, or you wait. But as you